The NFL passed the newest Tush Push, so they put on a hold on the whole Tush Push ban last week or a few weeks back. It was about a couple months ago, actually. But they tabled it, and after several months of discussion and debate, the NFL owners finally voted on whether the Tush Push will be banned or not on Wednesday. And today, the vote did not pass. The Tush Push will be allowed for the 2025 season. The Athletics' Diana Rossini was the first to report the result of the vote from Wednesday's meetings, and additionally noted that 22 teams voted in favor of the ban. But the proposal, first put forth by the Green Bay Packers earlier this year, needed 24 votes. It fell short by 2, with 10 teams voting against the ban. Chiefs were one of the teams that voted against the Tush Push. They wanted it out. They were one of the 22 teams that wanted it out. Ironically, what I think is hilarious, because a lot of teams, most teams didn't really try Tush Push. You guys know, we're not even trying to QB sneak, let alone a Tush Push to Patrick Mahomes. So, yes, we're not one of those teams to do that. However, one of the teams that did try it, and I made note of this in our tweets today, Buffalo Bills, they were one of the teams that tried the Tush Push. Failed miserably at it many times, but they were one of the teams that voted against it, which is maybe one of the most pathetic and weakest things I've ever seen as far as one of these votes before. It's like, you know what? It's not going to be part of our game plan anymore. Let's vote against it. We weren't good at it. Let's table this whole, scrap this whole thing, take it out of our playbook. Let's vote against it. I thought that was just hilarious that they were one of the teams that voted against the Tush Push, even though they probably ran it second most out behind the Eagles. However, what are your thoughts on the Tush Push being back and the Chiefs being one of the teams that voted against it?
I'm okay with it. I'm fine with it because, correct me if I'm wrong, I believe it wasn't as successful last year, so it's trending down in success rate, I believe. For all teams and the Eagles, I think. Because everyone was trying to make it a Jason Kelce thing, right? Yeah. So it's trending down. It's not the most successful it's ever been. Another big reason Chiefs should be all in for is because we basically got to the Super Bowl because of a team that kept trying a hybrid sneak tush push thing. So it's like, we wouldn't be there if it got banned the year before. Maybe they wouldn't have done some kind of variation of it. So we should be happy about that. I think it's a tough play, but I'm not going to ban something that's just tough to avoid figuring it out. I mean, I just think in our society, there are way too many shortcuts. There are way too many cancellations because something isn't the happy path, easy way to go. Figure it out and overcome. Like, I mean, come on.
No, I agree. And Sasha says it here too. It's football. They want to ban all goal line formations. I mean, figure it out. Find a way to make it. I mean, it's like one of those things. Like every era had something like this, right? Remember Wildcat when the Miami Dolphins brought that out with Ronnie Brown and Ricky Williams? That was unstoppable for about a couple games, a year maybe at most. What happens? Defenses caught on. They learned how to stop it. We're going to stop it. It's a stoppable play. It's why teams don't run QB sneaks all the time. They haven't run QB sneaks all the time. They run it on 4th and inches, 4th and 1, 3rd and 1, 3rd and inches. Figure out a way to stop it. I mean, geez. I think that watching some of the Eagles games last year, like you said at the beginning of the year, remember, they were having problems with it. They said Jason Kelce's out there. They're not going to be able to run anymore. It took them about midway through the season where it started to become a really good play again for them. So it's obviously something that can be stopped. We stopped them in the Super Bowl a couple of years. I mean, yeah, it was an explosion of a game offensively, but we still won that game despite them using it. They lost quite a few games last year. It's not a play that's going to make them unstoppable, guys. So yeah, I mean, like for people who are mad about this passing, I think it's stupid. But yeah, I think it's great that the NFL is allowing a team to play the game their way. Play it your way. I mean, I think trying to ban a player formation, I think is so silly.
Are they trying to argue the injury thing? Is that like the other side of it?
That was someone who commented on my tweet earlier, but that you've seen that sentiment was that maybe the Bills thought the health risks outweighed what they could gain on the field from it. Well, no shit, because they couldn't do anything with it. I mean, they weren't good at it.
Bills tried it like 15 times in a row. Like, what do you mean? Like they obviously don't care about injuries. Oh, what other teams can get injured, but don't injure our guys? Like, that's stupid. That's a BS reason anyway. We all know it's not because of injuries. It's because of a competitive advantage that a team has. But here's the thing, like, these guys get paid so much money from coaching to players. Spend more time with it in the offseason and do it. Just do it. I mean, you might see an explosion this year. I know we've said that before. Oh, everyone's going to be doing it. But now they couldn't get it banned. They're like, all right, we're spending a week in training camp on this, man. We're going to be a tush push masters after this. So Just do it. We can't. I see why we didn't do it, but we can't.
I think we.
I mean, not with Mahomes at least.
No, now the host. I think we did with the Belldozer with Blake Bell. I think we did a tush push. Maybe not the exact tush push.
What's our percentage on that? It's not even very good, is it?
No, because I mean, I was saying it's obvious.
It's a guy running straight ahead. Like why can't a backup tight end do it?
I don't know. I mean, it worked a few times, but it wasn't enough.
I feel like it's the height because Hurts is not tall. Josh Allen's tall, and he was running all upright, just like doing this. Like that's not going to work, dude. I think the fact that Hurts gets low and almost pushes the center on top of it, and just kind of just goes into a hole. I think you need like a really stout, strong, short, just not tall guy. I think that would be the best way to do it.
Yeah, like a Darren.
Who in our team would be good at that?
Darren Sproles would been good back in the day. Just put him back in there. Like
Who would have?
Darren Sproles back in the day. Or Deuce Vaughn.
I'll tell you what, the dude that got drafted. What's the DT that played fullback?
Oh, the dude from VT, Peebles.
Yeah.
Or Pegas.
No, Pegas was the Ole Miss guy.
Ole Miss.
But the VT guy was the guy that doubled as a fullback, right?
Yeah.
Dude,
I think so. Yeah.
There you go, man. You short and stout. That's a really good tush push.
I'm pretty sure we had we did our prospect shows. We talked about what was my guy from Florida,
Watson.
Yeah,
but he's tall too, though.
Now you put him there to stop it, dude.
Yeah. I was talking about doing it, but yeah. Okay, yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you put him there. I mean, hey, man, Bucks had themselves a field day with their UDFAs. Shiloh Sanders and our guy Watson from Florida.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, you put Watson there, and then that could clog some holes, and then no one's pushing anything over there. But yeah, again, I'm totally fine with it. If it does become a thing where it does continue to be a safety issue, I know Chris Jones talked about his neck hurting a little bit. If it does become a bigger issue, then you'll see the 10 teams that voted, because all it takes is 2 teams. They need 24 votes. Those 10 teams that stuck with the Eagles, 2 of those teams sway to the other side. Let's say those teams are on the receiving end of a loss to the Eagles this year and they can't stop it or they can't do anything with it, then maybe you'll see a turn of bringing this to fourth again. So this is one of those things you can continue to bring a vote every year. Like they can continue to push the competition committee every year with this vote on the next offseason.
Yeah, I don't think there's a limit. I think you can do it again.
Interesting. Yeah.
Got pretty close.
That's just 2 more. Yeah. Amanda Brown, the entertainment value is off the charts tonight. What's up, buddy? Appreciate that, man. Appreciate the contribution, bud. Glad you're enjoying the show. Glad you're enjoying the Dash Brothers, the extraordinaire tonight. We're here all night. Hurts squats considered. Yeah, Hurts also squats. I mean, that guy's got legs.
Yeah, no, I'm not even. Yeah, of course. He's strong as hell. I'm talking just his size, but yeah.
Do you think we should have drafted Shedeur to run Tush Push? No, I don't think. I don't think he can even run it. I wouldn't trust him to do. You need a grinder back there. You need somebody who's gonna get dirty. Hi, everybody. Thanks for watching. Subscribe here to get the latest from the show. Also, be sure to check out the best clips from Chief Concerns. And if you prefer to listen to the show, subscribe and follow us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and anywhere else you get your podcasts.